The following video is a brief review of the pre-trip inspection points for the new International MV and HV chassis models. The MV and HV models share the same controls and interior layout, however, there are minor differences depending on which engine and transmissions are equipped. The focus on this video will be on the drivetrain components, so please complete your pre-trip inspection per your company's guidelines, and always refer to the operator's manuals for your specific chassis. Begin your pre-trip inspection by parking the truck on level ground and chocking the wheels. Look under the truck for any visible leaks, such as coolant or engine oil. One of the unique features of an International chassis is the lamp check feature that allows you to check all of the exterior lamps on the truck with the press of a simple switch. Turn on the key, press the switch, and then walk around your chassis to check the headlamps, side marker lamps, turn signals, clearance lamps, and brake lights. For optimum performance, check your grille and radiator for any debris. Tilt the hood over, check inside the grille and the front of the radiator, and again remove any leaves, straw, or twigs. As you continue your underhood inspection, visually check each fan blade for any damage. Also, check the fan belt for proper tension. You also check to see if the belt is wearing evenly, or if it shows signs of fraying, the belt will need to be replaced. Check your hoses to see if there are any leaks. All clamps are tight. Now we will check the fluid levels, starting with the engine oil, the transmission, the engine coolant, and the power steering level. With the engine off, pull the engine oil dipstick, wipe clean, reinsert the dipstick, and then check to see that the fluid is within the operating range, as shown here in the hatch marks. The engine coolant level is checked visually using the hot and cold marks as shown on the translucent reservoir. No need to remove the radiator cap. You do want to ensure that the radiator cap is secure. The power steering fluid level is checked in the same fashion. Simply look at the high and low marks as shown on the translucent reservoir and ensure that the cap is tight. Moving to the passenger side of the engine, check your hoses and clamps, and also check your filter minder as shown here. Do not remove the air filter, as this can introduce unnecessary debris into the engine. Check the windshield washer fluid level and ensure you have plenty of fluid for your trip, and ensure that the cap is tight. Once you're ready to start the engine, turn the ignition switch on, wait for the wait to start lamp to either begin blinking or go out, crank the engine, and watch your oil pressure to ensure that it comes up to operating range. After the engine runs a few moments, all of the dash lamps should extinguish. If there are any dash lamps on, please report those to your fleet supervisor. With the engine up to operating temperature and the engine running, you will now check the transmission fluid level. You will remove the dipstick, wipe the oil, reinsert the dipstick, and again leave the engine running, remove the dipstick, and ensure that the fluid level is within the hatch marks. The preferred method for checking the transmission fluid level for the Allison 3000 and 4000 series is using the Allison Prognostics menu in the dash cluster. To access the Allison Prognostics menu, you would use the odometer button. Starting from the menu, which is showing mileage, press the odometer button 8 times to get to the Allison menu. Once you're at the Allison menu, you'll hold the button for 3 seconds. Once inside the Allison menu, you will first be shown the oil level, followed by the oil life, and then the oil filter. You can also be shown any fault codes for the transmission. To exit the menu, simply press and hold the odometer button for 3 seconds. Southland International Trucks appreciates your business.